Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. US futures are slightly lower, but for the last few days it has been continuously moving higher. In fact, in the last 20 years, so this is the longest streak of positive closing for US markets. So therefore, it's natural there will be some kind of a profit booking. Crude oil has fallen more than 4%. So because OPEC has decided to increase the output, so that is actually a positive for us. Although petrol prices do not move up or down depending on the crude prices in the world, but sentimentally in stock market, so the market moves higher if the crude oil falls lower in international markets. If not the consumer, at least the government gets the benefit. So that is the idea. Many Asian markets are closed, I think today Japan, South Korea, China, and Hong Kong. So many markets are closed. So therefore, there is no much global cues. And GIFT Nifty indicating about a 100-point gap up. So as I told you last week, so last Thursday was a holiday. I told you as long as there is no escalation at the border on Thursday, the Friday market might open higher. And same logic. And Saturday, Sunday, there was no escalation at the border. So therefore, markets are naturally looking to open higher. But 100 point, there is nothing big. But keep watching for Friday's high. So Friday's high, is a very important level. And I don't know why the Friday morning, the markets were so positive. The Bank Nifty, as I told you, the Bank Nifty future is having resistance around 56,000. And Nifty, as I told you earlier, the 24,800, that's a spot, not the future, will be a resistance going forward. And markets are likely to trade with some kind of a positive bias. But if the market moves significantly higher, so that is when you have to be very, very careful. So that is when, the India might decide to retaliate against Pakistan. So this India's retaliation against Pakistan is a big uncertainty for the next 1 or 2 weeks. So until then, one has to be very, very careful. But that is already been factored in the prices. So that's why, you look at very, very far away option prices, like 22,500. I think 22,500 is still trading 10 rupees plus. I think last week also I said the same thing. So that is 22,500 is nearly 2,000 point away. We have only 4 more trading sessions, but still those premiums are very, very lucrative. Even the 23,000 day before yesterday, it closed around 30, 31 rupees. Yesterday also, means when I say yesterday, it is Friday. Also, it closed around 17 rupees. So, do not take any bet for the medium term. Either you take a very long-term bet or take a very short-term bet. Why long-term bet? Even if there is a escalation at the border and the market falls, but it will recover. So you may have a MTM losses, but still you can manage. But very short term, pray that there is no escalation at the border. 1 or 2 days you can just get out of the market. But you take a medium term view, that's going to be a problem. So globally, things are getting back to normal. So once this, that's why sometimes, it's better, if there is any retaliation. So the markets will react for 1 or 2 days after that to get back to normalcy. But now this anxiety, so when India is going to retaliate, or is India going to retaliate or not? Or if they are going to retaliate, when they are going to retaliate. So this will keep suspense for next few weeks. I think after the incident, I think it is almost nearly 2 weeks already. So let us hope, there is no a bigger attack or bigger damage for both the countries, right? Because if there is a bigger damage on Pakistan side, then after that we will have to expect a retaliation by Pakistan. If there's a bigger damage in India, no need to say. It can break out into a bigger war, right? So that is the thing. Otherwise, stock-wise, keep watching State Bank of India, Kotak Bank. They both came out with results on Saturday, and also Reliance Industries. And after the results, every day the stock is moving. So we need to see where it is going to start consolidating. And then, of course, because the global markets are very good and the IT stocks have been beaten heavily in the last leg, so we can look for some sign of revival in IT industry. As I told you yesterday, I'm not bullish about auto industry and FMCG sector, but so therefore there is the next leg of the rally should come from IT stocks. So therefore, keep watching for TCS, Infosys, Reliance, SBI and Kotak Bank. And as usual, HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank. So if Kotak Bank and State Bank react negatively, HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank will have to react positively in order to maintain the balance. So the index will be managed. So for the last 1 week, Nifty has been in a consolidation mode. So, but this consolidation cannot last forever. At some point of time, either it has to break out or break down. The probability of breakout is very, very high. So that is a view right now. So let us see what is going to happen. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.